Hi, my name is Mark Howell. I'm going to be your instructor for this NET125-620, an online class, Introduction to Computer Networks. I want to give you a few things to think about before the class gets started. One, we're going to go over the syllabus, but I want you to read it. Some of the key dates that we need to keep in mind as classes start May 29th. The last day you can drop is July 2nd. Now, if your attendance drops off, I may, like I said, may drop you, but it is your responsibility to drop your class from the class if you want to. So the last day to do that without any penalties is July 2nd. There will be no class for the 3rd and 4th of July, but being an online class, that really is probably not going to bother you. And then our semester ends July 25th. As you probably noticed when you register for the class, there is no textbook. I did offer some supplemental textbook if you so choose, but everything that you're going to need for this Cisco class is on the CCC&TI website. Has all the practice problems, videos, practice exercises, everything you're going to need like you would with a book is there. So after we go through the syllabus, I want you also to take the syllabus quiz. Simple quiz, 4 questions, multiple choice. You should do fine. And then I want you to check your student email, the email that you have from the college, so that Cisco has sent you a login ID and a password to get into their NetAcad website. So what you'll have to do is follow their procedures, change your password, log in, and go through their setup procedure. But I will have you enrolled in the class, and then just need to change the password. If you forget your password, I can request a reset, but I will not know your passwords. And then you see this last thing, check out Remind. Well, I have a tool that allows the students and me to at least communicate via text messages, and that's using a system called Remind. Your phone numbers are hidden from me and mine from you, but it still allows us to communicate as you need. Being an online class, I know that sometimes when you're reading something and having a question or having a problem, you need to talk to somebody relatively quickly. That's what Remind is. Now, to entice you to enroll in this site is it's going to be a free 2% added to your grade. So if you enroll in that, you already get 2%. So it could make the difference between a B and an A. So you may want to do that. So let's take a quick look at the syllabus. Let me find the syllabus here. Close it. So what I have here is office hours are by appointment only. So give me a call if we need to set something up, whether it could be maybe a mini webinar, maybe go out to the office, come into the campus to do something. If you want to try something with physical lab versus using a tool we're going to use is called Packet Tracer. So we'll get into that a little bit later. Like it says here, we've got no official textbook, but if you so choose, I have at least a official certification guide that's written by Cisco Press that at least gives you the material, not laid out the exact same way the class is, but the content covers the material. Attendance, you got to attend. It's an online class. I will be looking for assignments every single week. This being a 8-week class, there are 11 chapters in this class, so there's going to be a few weeks where you're going to have to cover material in 2 chapters. Try to make those to be the easiest of the chapters, and then the ones that are a little more difficult, give you the full week time to do it. As we talk about the withdrawing, grades in this class. The grades. Everybody wants to know about grades. is 60% will come from your chapter exams. So each chapter, there'll be a Cisco test that you'll take on the NetAcad site. 25% of your grade will be a cumulative final, which will be at the end of the last week in there. 10% of your grade will come from your assignments. 3% will come from what I call a reflection journal. It's a weekly 100 words. What did you learn? What did you like, not like, whether the presentation, the material. It's a free form. You can't get any wrong answer other than it's got to be 100 words or more. That's all you need to do. And then 2% towards, registering the remind. The scale for the class is the 10-point scale that the college is on. So an A, 90 to 100, so on and so forth. The breakdown of these 8 weeks we've got is this first week, get you enrolled in NetAcad and Chapter 1. That's all you need to do. Week 2, there'll be 2 chapters. Week 3, there'll be 2 chapters. And then you'll see 4, 5, and 6. All are 1 chapter week, so you can tell the material is a little bit more complicated. Students have a little more difficulty, but we'll get through it. And then we're back to a couple of weeks of 2 chapters, 9 and 10 on week 7. Finishing up on week 8 with chapter 11. And then the final week, that week 9, it's only 3 days, but that's when the final will be, one of those 3 days of that week. All your tests will be taken online and go from there. As far as disability resources, you've got, Tuesday Sigmund is on campus to help you if you have any questions. So what do we need you to do? Yep. Read the syllabus. Take the quiz. Check your email from Cisco. Do the Cisco, set the password, and from there, register for that remind. Now that remind basically is you can pretty much, there's the instructions here. If you've got a smartphone, you can just text, information. Go to your browser, go to this link. It'll give you a first name, last name, give me a phone number. It'll ask me to join. The class will be SU18-NET125-620. So follow this procedure, get you enrolled in that, give you a free 2%. So hopefully we'll have a lot of fun this semester and be able to go through capturing what networking is all about. So hopefully that helps get you started. We'll talk in Chapter 1. We'll talk about Packet Tracer. We'll talk about how to download it, get a copy of it, and all that stuff in Chapter 1. So hopefully this helps. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.